Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to Old Trafford Odyssey. I'm Ankit.
And I'm Craig.
और आज guys हमारे शो पे we have two fellow Manchester United supporters, Akshat and Rohit. So please guys,
What's up,
if you
guys?
guys introduce yourselves,
You can give a shout out.
shout out, shout out.
Hi, guys. Super excited to be here. And finally, the season is starting. So, like, life वापस आ गई ऐसा लग रहा है.
अरे एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली गाइस आई मीन सो स्वागत है आप लोगों का बिफोर द विसल में एंड आवर फर्स्ट प्रीव्यू शो ऑफ द सीजन मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड वर्सेस वुल्व्स सो लेट्स डाइव राइट इनटू इट गाइस क्या लगता है आप लोगों को एक रिव्यू हो जाए ऑफ द लास्ट सीजन पहले सो
Sure.
Let's do that.
अक्षर लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ यू व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट लास्ट ईयर्स सीजन एंड टेन एक्स डेब्यू
Yeah, tricky question. Based on our expectations, तो बहुत अच्छा गया the season. No one was expecting us to be not even in the top four, but we finished third and a trophy. And if you add in with the Ronaldo saga, I really liked कि Ten Hag ने कैसे पूरा situation handle किया. And finally, we've got a very strong manager who believes in his principle. So,
Absolutely.
उस समय तो yes, super happy. But we can't forget our neighbors getting the treble. So,
मत याद दिलाओ यार मत याद दिलाओ
Thoughts every
वो ना
night,
बहुत
but on
दुखता
the
है.
heart.
And especially the ending. The last match being the FA Cup final, and
That was a tough one.
it
Agreed.
left that sour taste.
Yeah.
So,
Agreed. Heartbreak ending, definitely. Rohit, what about you? What are your views?
I think, according to me, it was a phenomenal season. Considering where we finished the last 2-3 seasons, it was
That's
great.
great.
And I think the highlights was that this year there's going to be Champions League nights.
Oh,
And,
definitely.
Liverpool are going to
Definitely.
be
Thank God for that.
Insert
super
Champions
fun.
League
It's
intro music.
nice to see Liverpool play on Thursday night. And yeah, I think the mentality of the team overall is changed completely. I no longer fear when the team goes on the pitch. I almost always convinced that we're going to win.
Agreed.
I think
I'll agree on this point. Definitely, there was a mentality change, which is an excellent thing given the mentality we've had. I mean, in the previous few years, and but I still feel कि हाँ अभी भी थोड़ा और mentally there is space for growth because we still had games like Liverpool 7-0 जैसे कि for example where you have games where people you see shoulders dropped again, mentality is dying out, and hopefully
yeah,
we can
correct.
eliminate that in
Correct.
the
Yeah,
एक
but
second.
then again, it was the first season, so I think
correct. So
there was
progress है
ups
at
and
the end
downs.
of the day.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, एक second. Ankit, did you say something 7-0 Liverpool? नहीं यार वो it was a glitch in the matrix तो वो ना I think it was a bad dream ऐसा हुआ नहीं था.
agreed. I mean
I tend to
ऐसा
block
कुछ नहीं हुआ है. I
these
don't know
kind of
why.
games out of my
What is
memory.
this?
So
Sorry.
भयानक सपना
best
हुआ
we
ही
can
नहीं
bring that up again. And
वो थोड़ा
best we-
मैट्रिक्स में ग्लिच था तो सारे मैन यूनाइटेड फैंस को पता नहीं क्यों वो 7-0 स्कोर लाइन दिखाए बट दैट मैच नेवर हैपेंड.
who I-
अरे भाई ये
That never happened.
ये बहुत ही
That was
भयंकर सपना था भाई बहुत अगर ये सपना था तो आई एम
सपना
ग्लैड
था
वीर
that's
ऑल
what
अवेक
only one
Simulation.
आई एम ग्लैड वीर
it did not
अवेक
happen.
एंड आई एम
or
ग्लैड
maybe
कि
maybe it was a mid-season friendly. Maybe I don't know.
भाई जो भी था आई एम जस्ट ग्लैड कि ये ना साल का नंबर बदल चुका है रात गई बात गई भूल जाओ रात के साथ सपना भी गया तो इसी के साथ क्रेग आई मीन व्हाट आर योर व्यूज ब्रो
So for me, going into last season, I mean, I'm going to reason with you and be honest. Like my expectations were rock bottom, particularly after the boys pointed out us starting the season in such a horrendous manner, losing our first two games. The outcome, it was scary at that point, and
No,
I
it
think
was-
all of us can reason and agree.
It was terrifying.
Because Ten Hag was supposed to be our hope, and then the new manager coming in, making that sort of a start. But then, as we pointed out earlier, also the run of games that we had and the confidence that built up, and then the way we started conducting ourselves on the pitch, like you can see Ten Hag's style of play slowly but surely it's coming into our players. Like in the start of last year, I didn't see it. Now I do see it, and then as you said, like I mean. Last year, 7-0 Liverpool, 6-3 Man City. We've been battered, And for me, going into the season, signings like Amrabat and Pavard, I think they're going to make a huge impact. And getting
If
someone like
we get
Amrabat will
them.
prevent us from losing those games 7-0. That should
Agreed,
not
but
happen.
that is if we get them, and I mean the transfers is another story altogether. We'll come to that maybe in our next show.
So
But
point wise, last year we ended up at what 73 points. This year, the season start should be really good for us. If we are able to start and build momentum earlier on, I can see us maybe crossing the 80 mark barrier, and that should
we'll
help us
see.
reach third or maybe even second. Again, that
we
is
do have predictions at the end of the show, so let's again
let's
leave that
save
for
it
there.
that.
Let's save it for later. सब कुछ अभी बता दोगे यार तो पब्लिक भाग जाएगी. थोड़ा सा टाइम दो. But yeah, again, like you said, about Ten Hag's style of play, what I'd suggest is कि I mean, pre-season this year we could see a bit of it. Last year, तो I think बहुत हल्का सा hint देखा. We've barely seen Ten Hag ball. I'm hoping we see more of Ten Hag ball this year. As in terms of progress. So hopefully,
मतलब नहीं so we all want Manchester United to do very well, but we really hope we don't get to see Ten Hag's ball.
एक minute. So what if Ten Hag wins the treble? What then? What are your views then? Do you change your views then?
Bring on the balls.
Bring on the balls. फिर तो सारे देखने फिर तो आदमी गॉगल्स लगा के देखोगे. चलो क्या guys, इसी के साथ so I think so a good brief on last year was like we did see improvement, but we're hoping that we can see more of Ten Hag style of play imprinted on the squad. So guys, let's get into the topic of today's show, जो है कि अपना मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड और वुल्व्स का प्रीव्यू. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं guys from the lineup. So what do you guys think should be our starting 11 for this game, first game of the year, given the pre-season form? I think शुरू तो करते हैं गोलकीपर से, and I'm sure I say this for everybody.
Unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision.
Andre
ऑप्शन नहीं है वहाँ पे.
What's my name?
I don't think कि ऑप्शन होता भी तो किसी को और कोई ऑप्शन चाहिए था. But so moving on, right back position पे guys, what are your thoughts?
Just one thing on the goalkeeper thing, यार. मतलब I am of the viewpoint कि Kovar should not have been sold. I think उसको रखना चाहिए था, and Heaton should have been sold. I really don't know क्या thought process था Ten Hag का इसमें.
I agree. I mean,
Heaton being there is fine, I think. Henderson being
Yeah,
number
but
2
with
at this
regards
point,
to,
eye injury 8 months. That's not looking too good here. Our goalkeeping situation. If Onana's injured, I mean we're in trouble.
so guys, we've got some guests saying that we have Dhruvarya Rathore telling us that we really need Amrabat and Todibo, so he agrees on you with you. And we agree with you too, man, Dhruvarya.
Pumping the gun right now, guys.
And we've got a thumbs up for the audio, guys. So I mean, whew,
Perfect.
guys, some clap for it.
Good sign for the season also.
So right back options, guys. What do you guys think? We have Vidyut Xavier who says that according to him it should be Dallo because the right back Wolves are gonna defend. So आप लोगों के क्या ख्याल है इसमें?
I agree with him. I think it should be Dallo because Dallo I think will be more of a winger and less of a defender in this match. And I think it's better he plays.
So Rohit would agree, and Akshat, what about you?
नहीं यार, so मेरा viewpoint different है. I would go with Van Bissaka. Two reasons. The second half of the season he really played well. Questions are being raised from his attacking point, but वो better कर रहा है. And like if you remember, it was a plan कि उसको बेचेंगे, but now he's apparently close to signing a new contract.
No, he's reinvented himself. Absolutely agreed there.
Yeah.
But I would like to differ still. I agree on that point, but I would still like to differ.
Yes, just one point on this. Second point, majorly on the gameplay. So I like everyone knows Wolves will sit back, right?
Correct.
If Luke Shaw and Dallo play, both of them will be
bomb in
like
front. Yeah.
in the forward region, right? And we
Yes.
would be left behind, like in short, and they will hit us on a counter.
Yes.
So
No, I mean,
I expect
I am in agreement
no,
with
but
Akshad.
what I think is
same
like
process.
if you've seen Ten Hag's gameplay, the when he plays, even with both fullbacks, you'll never see both of our fullbacks attacking.
one at a
When
time.
Dalot goes in and
Yeah,
inverts
exactly.
inside, you see Luke Shaw coming in as that sort of
Centre-back.
midfield option.
Third, yeah, CDM
That is
centre-back
what
kind of.
generally you see happening, and that is the understanding between players. ना लोगों हमें players के बीच में वो understanding चाहिए कि you have to also read कि भाई okay लूक शॉ आगे जा रहा है तो डैलो की
Yeah.
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी
Yeah.
है ये समझना एंड स्टे बैक ड्रॉप मिडफील्ड में कवर अप डिफेंसिवली सो
Yeah, I think just going with what Ankit said, I think that's the 3-1-6 formation that he plays.
Yeah.
एग्जैक्टली
Yeah.
So he's
तो
got like the three defenders. He's got Casemiro in front.
Casemiro
then-
usually stays back when the fullbacks bomb forward.
even Animesh Thakur says that we need squad depth and we still lack it. Absolutely, ये agree करूंगा मैं इसीलिए कि we think Pavard is a very very important
We'll talk about that
signing.
later.
Or Dhruv Arya Rathore also votes for Dalot. So I think in this particular scenario,
I beg to differ here. As Akshad rightly pointed out, as for me, I think Van Bissaka should be starting. And my reasoning is that Dalot in pre-season, he did score a screamer, but he's been a little rusty pre-season. So I think maybe he needs some time. That being said, though, given that we're going to play Wolves on our opening fixture, I'm assuming Erik Ten Hag is going to be a little offensive, and the offensive choice here is going to be Diogo Dalot. But I would start Van Bissaka. I feel.
well, I mean, in a way, I even understand your point. But like you said, first game, let's see. At the end of the day, Ten Hag क्या pick करता है. But out here, I think majority के हिसाब से तो we are going with Dalot.
Let's go with Dalot.
So for centre back guys, now who would be your first choice? I
No
don't think यार
discussion
ज़्यादा
here.
debate होगा.
We just go with the main centre backs with Martinez and Varane.
Yeah.
Martinez and Varane it is. I think again one more unanimous decision for the centre back
Easy.
pairing.
Left back also.
Quite-
But shout out to
Left back
Lindelof,
also.
yeah, again, similar to Van Bissaka, second half of the season, he really played well.
But he's more of a support cast है.
Lindelof
Yeah,
भाई
like-
वो
Good guy.
steady आदमी है मतलब उसको आप you can put him anytime, you can depend on him, he will come and do his job, कि भाई
Pavard's a
वो
better-
अपना काम perfect
Squad
करेगा.
player.
Pavard's a
To be
better
honest.
version of Lindelof.
Hmm?
Pavard's a better
He's
version
a proper
of
squad player. Lindelof.
Absolutely agreed.
He's long-term good solid squad player.
Correct. And again, Pavard definitely comes into that category just a bit, I think, better than Lindelof slightly.
But
So
more than slightly,
Yeah.
I think he's a lot better. But
I mean the positions are different, so it's a bit difficult to judge that ways. But
can
I
play
think Pavard will be a good fit क्योंकि हमें anyway centre back अगर देखा जाए तो हम fourth option ढूंढ रहे हैं and mostly I think Pavard can be used very well on the right side
As well
as a
as
fullback,
centre-back.
on games where we need to attack because we both all know Dalot better है attacking में आगे जाके but they still lack. Van Bissaka and Dalot still lack that essence in terms of attacking.
Bissaka's attacking wise and Dalot sometimes is a little defensive wise, a little shaky. But
ठीक, so guys, let's move on to the left back.
Luke Shaw, unanimous.
Again, no confusion here,
Malacia is
guys.
injured anyway, so we don't really have an option.
So yeah, again, no confusion here. So we have Luke Shaw. अब आते हैं defensive midfield के
What is
position.
his name post World Cup? Shoberto Carlos.
Shoboto, yes.
Roberto Carlos. Shaw, bhai. Oh, Vidyut Devya thinks we need Todibo.
Nah. So what I feel is that given our budget constraints this year, Pavard's pricing is really attractive. And then apart from that, I think Ten Hag may go in for a really good centre back next year when we do have the budget.
That is something that I would agree on as well. मेरा भी यही ख्याल है कि I think right now Pavard checks more boxes in what we need
He's
in the squad.
flexible also,
इस
right
वक्त
back,
पे जो हमें
centre back.
जरूरत है.
Yeah.
And अगले साल Ten Hag always has an option to go, for somebody even a better profile
Yes.
than Todibo.
Yes.
So मेरे भी हिसाब से I think and plus we don't know ये सेल का क्या situation है.
Todibo का भी एक
You
और
never know
साल मिल
if we end up getting Qatar अगले साल तो भाई I'm sure options बहुत ही खुल जाएंगे for better centre back position.
बात नहीं करते हैं यार, please यार, ownership guys, please.
चलो उसके
So
भी बात
let's move ahead to the midfield then guys. चलो midfield पे जाते हैं.
Casemiro,
First pick I think should be everybody's Casemiro should be there.
unanimous.
Unanimous again. So right there. And next midfielder.
I want to ask you all guys one question. Do you think Kobe Minu will play a big role this season?
He will.
Yes.
Like
He will.
alongside
Without a
Erik?
shadow of a doubt, he is going to.
I think so too, bro. I think Kobe Menu will have.
He's gotten injured at the start, or I would have pinned him to probably play this.
I think Menu will probably be like how Garnacho was last
Yes.
season.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Menu will play that role
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah. His big season.
So I think we can all agree on that. And
Calm, composed.
But sad, yeah, he got injured.
Yeah.
yeah, it's unlucky, man.
For
Even
him,
with
both
Ahmad
him and
and
really
you know
unlucky.
Menu, very unlucky. But hopefully, you know, it's not nothing
Those guys
major
are-
and they come back soon.
Those guys add depth to our squad also. Even though they're youngsters, still counts as
They definitely do, bro. But then youngsters, no, you can't like completely bank on them, and you don't want to put that kind of pressure, यार. वो अभी तो आ रहे हैं टीम में, उनको let them go express themselves.
in Ten Hag we trust.
Pressure डालने से अच्छा तो यार.
Trust him to get it right.
So guys, now next to Casemiro, whom do you guys pick? One controversial position.
I pick Captain Bruno.
Bruno next to Casemiro for him.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I pick Bruno too. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
So
Bruno.
I think everybody out here agrees with Bruno next to Casemiro.
Yes.
I mean Casemiro. I would agree here as well, because I think that, you know, Bruno has that range of passing to him, no,
Yeah.
that really helps there, and that composure, leadership will help, I think,
He
यहाँ
can
पर.
spread the ball left wing, right.
Plus
wing,
अभी
left
हमारे
wing.
पास माउंट है तो यार, you know,
Mount
आगे का
I
काम वो
think
संभाल
Mount and
सकता है.
Bruno will like switch, like will keep interchanging.
Let's see.
Yeah,
how it
Dhruv
looks.
Arya has said it's Mount and Bruno to complete our midfield, and I think that is what Vidyut Xavier says as
I
well. El
agree-
Capitan
I
and
agree
Mount.
With, I agree with Dhruv. I think it'll be Bruno and Mount to play the double eight role.
Bruno and Mount to play the double eight, and in a way, I think I would agree with you कि मुझे लगता है Wolves के against this is how
We're gonna
even
play.
Ten Hag would line up.
Yeah, he line up this way only. On the left.
ये रहा Mount. Oh, thanks. Good assist.
Let's hope Mount assists someone.
Here's where the difference of opinions will start.
हाँ, अब यहाँ शुरू होगा. तो पहले शुरू करते हैं. Oh, why is there even a discussion on Bruno, says Vidyut
And I think-
Xavier?
Yeah, man. There's no.
I mean, he's definitely to start.
Bruno's clutch.
हाँ, we don't there is no discussion कि ब्रूनो खेलेगा कि नहीं. I think discussion इतना ही था कि वो कैसेमीरो के बाजू में खेल रहा है या ऊपर. खेलने तो वो definitely वाला है भाई.
वो थोड़ा
I think we
press
should
करने वाला है वो.
go with all like we should go कि हमारे और क्या options हैं for front three.
So
From each
guys,
of us.
I think let's start with the right wing position.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Oh wow, unanimous Anthony even in the chat.
He's Ten Hag's guy.
Everybody is Anthony from
Ten
Vidyut
Hag.
as
He's
well.
Ten Hag's kid.
I want to
Golden
say
boy.
one thing. Why Anthony? Because in my eyes, he's a very hardworking player.
Yeah, he tracks back.
He's the
Covers
most
defense
hard-working
Defense is hard
winger
on the
in
street.
terms of defensive attributes, यार.
100%,
तो
yeah.
he even जब वो perform नहीं करता है, the team performs well with him
His
and
work rate.
with his work rate.
Yeah.
So which is why I think, you know, it's again unanimous with Anthony. And up top guys, striker. ये तो मतलब अभी है तो नहीं हमारे पास कोई striker,
Rashford,
but
Rashford.
I think we all know कि यहाँ होने तो
Marcus.
वाला है अपना.
I wanted to ask.
I
one
think
more
यहाँ पे
thing.
difference होगा.
Yeah, here I don't know if Marshall is fully fit now.
He's come.
No,
back, but
Marshall,
he's
bhai-
not had a preseason now proper. Rashford's firing and ready, dude. Like if you've seen him play in preseason,
There's
he's
a
ready.
chance Marshall might play at least
नहीं,
60
नहीं,
minutes this month.
He'll get injured for the second
I
game,
think-
man.
भाई भाई ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड पे है, होम पे है, बारिश आ गई, थोड़ी हवा ज्यादा चल गई, वो इंजर्ड हो जाएगा.
Yeah.
Injured.
Guys, I think Ten Hag will go with Sancho as a false nine and Rashford in left.
Look at that. Vidyut Xavier says, no, please, no Marshall. He is a menace on the pitch also.
No, he's good, yeah. He's not as bad, but his injury record is.
Yeah, I mean,
Ten Hag has said it a lot of
see,
times. also.
good,
I think
bad.
West Ham are in for Martial.
यार मार्शल का है ना, गुड बैड ये डिस्कशन छोड़ ही देते, वो तब डिस्कस होता अगर आदमी पिच पे होता है
वो
यार.
नहीं है.
तो
And also with Marshall, I think he's not a pressing player.
Marshall, see, my honest view on Marshall is a very unpopular opinion based on most people. I think he's an absolute terrible football player. He should have never been in a red shirt. He should have been never anywhere near Manchester United or any top 6 club in across all 5 leagues in Europe. ही इज द लेजिएस्ट प्लेयर आई हैव एवर सीन.
work rate is
उसका वर्क रेट 0 है. वो हमेशा मरा हुआ घूमता है पिच पे. उसको सब पैर पे बॉल चाहिए तो ही वो कुछ करेगा, नहीं तो वो पिच पे चलता रहेगा और टैंट्रम फेंकेगा.
Martial's
I saw this
growth has been a
last year.
downward curve.
Last year, after we won the Carabao Cup, he took a picture with the doctors team.
यार तो
Enough said, man. Enough said.
एग्जैक्टली.
Pretty much his
आई
career
थिंक
is-
यार आई थिंक रोहित ने यहाँ पॉइंट ऑफ द डे कर दिया है. तो इसी के साथ हम रैशफोर्ड को डालते हैं फॉरवर्ड पे. बिकॉज
नहीं,
Martial on the
bro,
hospital bench,
I think
bro,
Rashford will go on the left and Sancho false nine. I think
अरे
Ten Hag
भाई,
will go with that.
Rashford,
मैंने यहाँ बेंच पे भी नहीं रखा है मार्शल को. तुम क्या बोल रहे हो?
वो already
वो
hospital में
हॉस्पिटल में ऑलरेडी.
We're separate tab, bro.
हाँ. तो अब गाइस लेफ्ट विंग.
Garnacho.
लेफ्ट.
Why I feel left wing, I think, will be Garnacho because his form in the last preseason was amazing.
Phenomenal.
आई थिंक गार्नाचो जब वो पिच पे होता है तो विदाउट अ डाउट मेरे हिसाब से ही इज द मोस्ट एक्साइटिंग प्लेयर इन अ यूनाइटेड शर्ट. एंड वो एक प्लेयर है जिसके पास बॉल जाती है तो हमेशा ऐसा लगता है कि यार कुछ होगा या कुछ करेगा.
I can't see Garnacho starting this match.
So I'll tell you what.
I mean, please, we would love to hear that,
In Akshat, in preseason,
his views.
if you followed our the matches that we played, Ten Hag clearly had a first starting 11, a first choice, and he had a second choice. And Garnacho
Yeah.
fell into the former. He was part of the first, very much part of the first team, and I see him starting this match against Wolves because it's not a main game at the start of the season.
I think a lot of us do agree, but
I
let's see what Akshay has to say also.
definitely.
He's got some different views.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, on Garnacho, exactly the point that you are saying, Wolves is not like a big game like a with City or someone. So probably I can see Garnacho coming after a half time when probably
Could be that also.
that's not the case 0-0 or something.
no, that could be
And
definitely.
Wolves
यार
being
Ten Hag के साथ तो यार you never know, options बहुत है उसके. I mean, in terms like he could play Jadon Sancho as a false nine or put Rashford on the left as well.
I think that is
So-
what he'll go with because I think Sancho का
मेरे हिसाब से.
नहीं, मेरे हिसाब से भी सैंचो बेंच पे रहेगा, स्पेसिफिकली गिवन मैच बुल्स के साथ है. बट अक्षत आप बता रहे
I
थे.
think Sancho का ये make or break season है. And he will be entrusted a lot with a false nine. So I think इस match में भी Sancho will start as false nine and then Rashford on the left. That's
So-
what I think.
I think no, this could be a possibility. He's definitely
He
right.
did play
But
false nine.
I think मेरे हिसाब से तो I would still prefer starting with Garnacho and Rashford, specifically for two reasons. जो कि है, एक पहले तो कि फॉर वुल्स इट्स एन अवे गेम, और हम सब जानते हैं कि पिछले साल वुल्स का अवे फॉर्म मतलब वो इट्स लिटरली
Press them from
they
the
were
start.
second from bottom.
Yeah,
यार
yeah.
they won 2 games, they've I think lost some 10-12 ऐसा कुछ. तो away form wise Wolves are very terrible, plus they're right now in crisis with their manager
No
leaving.
no signings.
तो मेरे हिसाब से they will come into this game in a very defensive mindset. They will be sitting behind, or we need to go guns blazing
Yeah.
into this game.
yeah, we need to control the
Where
game.
अगर हम देखें लास्ट ईयर, पहले यहाँ गार्नाचो डाल देते फॉर पॉपुलर ओपिनियन एंड बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट ऑल ऑफ अस थिंक, सो दैट विल कंप्लीट आवर फर्स्ट 11 फॉर दिस वीक, व्हाट वी थिंक. एंड लेट्स मूव ऑन टू दिस टॉपिक वेर इन की गेम के हिसाब से अगर सोचे, सो लाइक आई वाज सेइंग, तो मेरे हिसाब से वुल्व्स विल बी सिटिंग बिहाइंड, इट विल बी मोर डीपर. ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट एक बहुत बड़ा चेंज यूनाइटेड में जो है वो है एंड्रे ओनाना. सो अब डेहिया के तरह
Huge difference.
इट्स अ ह्यूज डिफरेंस. गेम कंप्लीट डिफरेंट होने वाला है. ओनाना एज ऑफ द बॉक्स पे होगा, सो हमारा डिफेंस बहुत ही हाई लाइन पे होगा. एंड अ लॉट ऑफ टीम्स यू विल सी नाउ विल बी रिलक्टेंट टू प्रेस मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड हाई, बिकॉज उनको पता है विद ओनाना देयर
We can
इट्स
find
वेरी
the ball.
इजी टू गेट अराउंड द प्रेस एंड डोमिनेट द मिडफील्ड. अगर वी गेट अराउंड देयर फॉरवर्ड प्रेसिंग ना,
Yeah, that's good.
they'll get messed up midfield में. So इस वजह से काफी टीम्स विल बी रिलक्टेंट टू प्रेस यूनाइटेड अहेड. तो वो डीप बैठेंगे, नैरो बैठेंगे. और हमने देखा है पिछले कुछ सालों से हाउ हम बहुत स्ट्रगल करते हैं अगेंस्ट सच टीम्स जो डीप बैठती है, दैट सिट बिहाइंड डेड ब्लॉक्स. एंड वी हमारा बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम लास्ट ईयर वॉज कि हम गोल्स नहीं मार रहे. वी डोंट हैव अ लॉट ऑफ गोल्स इन अस. हमने बहुत गेम 1-0 जीते हैं या 0-0 पे होल्ड आउट किया है बेस्ड ऑन अ सॉलिड डिफेंसिव एंड अ सॉलिड डिफेंसिव मिडफील्ड परफॉर्मेंस. तो आई वुड लाइक दैट टू चेंज. मैं चाहूंगा कि हम थोड़ा अटैकिंग जाए विद गार्नाचो, रैशफोर्ड, एंड वी टेक आवर चांसेस अर्ली ऑन. वी नीड टू किल दिस गेम इन द फर्स्ट हाफ. 2-0, 3-0 इसे
2-0,
खत्म
3-0
करो.
in the
टेक योर चांसेस, बी
Yes.
क्लिनिकल.
Yes.
We can't go 60-70 minutes again with 1-0 ka score line and take pressure on
Then
us.
nil all 70th minute. Then you bring on Garnacho.
तो-
It feels a little too late.
Exactly. तो मेरे इसीलिए आई थिंक दिस इज वन ऑफ द अदर रीजंस जहां मुझे लगता है वी शुड स्टार्ट विद रैशफोर्ड एंड गानाचो. सो इसी के साथ गाइस ये तो मेरे व्यूज है अबाउट हाउ वी शुड अप्रोच दिस गेम टैक्टिकली. अक्षत आपसे शुरू करते हैं. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? व्हाट आर योर व्यूज अबाउट हाउ वी शुड टैक्टिकली अप्रोच दिस गेम?
यार pretty simple यार. मतलब ये बॉटम हाफ ऑफ द टेबल के जो टीम्स होती हैं हिस्टोरिकली at Old Trafford, they just come and sit back and try to take this game till 75th minute, 80th minute, make everyone nervous, and then probably score through a set piece or corner or something.
Correct.
Right. And I understand your point as well, because you would ideally want
Start on the front.
कि Garnacho start करे and पहली
First match,
खत्म हो जाए.
you go on a front foot.
Yes. But मेरा flip side यही था, मतलब कि again if because already first match, right, crowd will be up for it. The team is that opposition is also very like not in a good state.
Mm-hmm.
So if by chance if Garnacho starts and it's still 0-0 or something, we won't have anyone else to call from the bench, right?
That's why we need squad depth.
That is right. इसलिए हमें स्क्वाड डेथ भी चाहिए. और आई गेट योर पॉइंट एंड लाइक विथ यू इवन विद्युत जेवियर इन द चैट अग्रीज विथ यू कि ये बहुत हाई पॉसिबिलिटी है कि हम सैंचो फॉल्स नाइन स्टार्ट करें एंड विथ रैशफोर्ड लेफ्ट पर.
Yes.
So definitely that's a very good point and I wouldn't say he's wrong either. So at the end तो यार देखते हैं कि टेन हैग क्या जादू करता है. Hopefully he can pull another miracle ये साल भी. Rohit, what about you, Rohit?
I think tomorrow's atmosphere will be electric. I think Old Trafford's going to be something else tomorrow. Can't wait for season 2 of Ten Hag. And I have a feeling tomorrow these guys will go out on the front foot. And I still think that they will play the 3-1-6 because they don't have an established number 9. I think they'll have a lot of switching roles between the midfield.
Yeah, there will
So I
be.
think
There will be.
There will be.
आई थिंक इसलिए टेन हैग को ऐसे प्लेयर्स बहुत पसंद है एंड
fluid.
उसका प्रोफाइल अगर आप देखोगे द प्रोफाइल ऑफ प्लेयर्स ही गोज फॉर दे आर जनरली प्लेयर्स जो कि एक नहीं बट मल्टीपल पोजीशंस पे खेल सके. एंड आई थिंक इसीलिए वन ऑफ द रीजंस व्हाई सडनली पावार्ड हैज बिकम सो
Unrealistic.
रियलिस्टिक, जो कि कुछ टाइम पहले तक तो सिर्फ थोड़ी बहुत सुनने में आ रहा था और वो कंफर्म था. बट आई थिंक अब जब टेन हैग को लगा कि पावार्ड अवेलेबल है तो ही इज प्रॉब्ली चेंज्ड because of this particular reason is what my thought is. Well,
And
anyways,
just-
I think this.
Just to add to that, I think I'm really excited to see Mount's debut tomorrow.
Absolutely, भाई.
I ping him down.
I think this is the exact game for Mount. यही तो game है जहाँ opposition is sitting deep and we need all our
pressing.
midfielders, their creativity, their
He needs a
fluidity, ball carrying ability से लेके and obviously we know his attacking prowess as well. He has a goal or few in him as well along with assists.
more than a few goals.
So-
he's a goal scorer.
I mean,
But then
definitely he is. Again,
season
ये भी
was
काफी young है and again under Ten Hag, I would love to see his development as well. So again, number 7, hopefully he breaks that curse. So guys, I think that's should be about it for the day today. We've had a good discussion. I've enjoyed this quite a lot and some really amazing insights. So to end the show, guys, क्या करते हैं? एक छोटा prediction हो जाए for the match and for Manchester United's table standings at the end of this season. So Akshat, तुमसे ही शुरू करते. What are your predictions?
This is going from match preview to season preview.
That's how we roll, bro.
So let's go.
Yeah, I think we'll win comfortably tomorrow. Probably a 3-0 scoreline. Rashford scoring brace.
Yeah, I think the same.
And a goal from Casemiro or a central defender from a set piece.
So Akshat की predictions है 3-0 and what are your table predictions?
Table predictions again. What I think title to yaar, मतलब sad to say, but City first, United second,
Ooh,
Liverpool
I'm loving the
third,
confidence.
and Arsenal fourth.
Okay, so Akshat puts us in number 2. I love this confidence, guys. And Rohit, let's come to you.
Okay, so tomorrow's game, I think we'll win comfortably. I think the scoreline is going to be something like Akshat said. It's going to be 3-0, 4-0. I'm expecting a all-out attacking performance.
3-0, 4-0, I like.
I hope Rashford scores because I've captained him in FPL.
Captain
Oh,
man.
I mean,
Captain Howard.
look, this is FPL के मामले में, I mean, this is the only thing भाई. यूनाइटेड के प्लेयर स्कोर करे, मेरे टीम में हो नहीं हो फर्क नहीं पड़ता भाई.
खुशी आती है.
स्कोर करो बस, कोई नहीं. मेरा कैप्टन नहीं भी है, मैं हार जाऊंगा FPL भाई.
पैसे हारेंगे but United
मार हैट्रिक मारे रैशफोर्ड पहले गोल गेम में भाई.
Yeah,
So-
so I think that's my score prediction. And for season prediction, I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it.
अरे no यार, it's okay. आप, I mean, come on, it's your view.
But I think the title is going to be between 3 teams. I feel like it'll be between City, Arsenal, and United.
Yeah.
City, Arsenal, United for the title. So he puts us in the top 3 spots. All right,
For sure.
Craig, let's come to you.
So for me, I agree with the both of y'all. But I'd like to add a thing or two. Like for me, given our current squad, I see us finishing maybe 3rd. If we were to sign the likes of Amrabat, Pavard, maybe a Todibo, I think we may be pushing 2nd, maybe even 1st. I think we will be in the title race.
First.
Ten Hag has been known to have phenomenal second seasons, by the way. His track record says so. This is his 2nd season at United. He's building a squad. As the confidence is building. Maybe come Jan, if our sale does get confirmed, I'm sorry I'm bringing this up again. But if that were to happen, we may have a budget in Jan. Maybe we go and push forward from there. Maybe if not the Premier League, we may push for the Champions League. Who knows? Ten Hag is a
First
top
game
manager.
of the season, guys. Look at the positivity.
And-
Titles.
For tomorrow, I've thought about
We
this.
only talk about titles.
Yeah, we need to see. We need titles now at this point.
We should have been always talking about
Yeah.
titles, but we all know, कि Glazers के अंदर हमारे हालत क्या है. So इसी के साथ what are your match predictions?
So for me, tomorrow I say we're going to win 3-0, and scorers on the sheet: Garnacho to open the scoring, Mount to get his debut goal, and maybe a Bruno or a Rashford to round the game off. I think
So
that's
3-0. We have a lot of 3-0s here. तो guys, और इसी के साथ थोड़े chat predictions भी देखते हैं हम, where Vidyut Xavier has said we will be winning 2-0, and Dhruvarya Rathore says that we are going to be winning 3-0. So another 3-0 there, guys. Lot of 3-0s यार.
Now-
Clean sheets.
ये तो
Now-
manifest हो रहा है, manifest.
Now just wait
So-
and watch Wolves turning into prime Barcelona tomorrow.
No manager bounce.
Yeah.
No,
नहीं
they have a
यार.
manager,
So I mean
Gary
नहीं, I mean let's hope for the best. मेरे भी predictions कुछ positive है in terms of at least the match tomorrow. I think we will win about 3-0 or 4-0, as in conjunction to the others, only because the Wolves again club in crisis, and first game I think will come full josh में at Old Trafford also. So yeah. And in terms of the season, guys, थोड़ा सा I am not as positive as you guys so far yet. I mean, if we do have a few more signings that we are expected to, तो बात अलग है. But current signings के साथ और current situation के हिसाब से, I think we struggle and we somehow make it to 4th.
Yeah.
And that is I mean, being honest, 60 games, or given our squad depth, and given we still lack goals. I agree, ओनाना आ गया है, हम थोड़ा हाई खेलेंगे, but I still don't see कि हमें भाई हमारे क्लब को अभी तक फॉरवर्ड के लिए गोल्स चांसेस क्रिएट करना आता नहीं.
I think the
वी कांट क्रिएट चांसेस, वी कांट पुट क्रॉसेस इनसाइड, और हमने विदाउट अ फॉरवर्ड प्री सीजन किया हुआ है.
Yeah, that is.
So,
it's going to take time to.
हॉयलैंड कमिंग इन, एडजस्टिंग, टीम एडजस्टिंग टू अ स्ट्राइकर. आई मीन पिछले साल आप लोगों ने देखा, इट वॉज अ वेरी शॉर्ट पीरियड, बट इवन सिटी हैड एन एडजस्टिंग पीरियड टू हॉलैंड.
Yeah.
तो अगर सिटी को लग सकता है वक्त, तो यूनाइटेड को तो लगेगा ही.
100%.
सो इसीलिए आई थिंक मे बी 4th, बट या अगर हम फिर भी कुछ सर्टन साइनिंग्स करें, जैसे कि अमराबाट, पावार्ड जो हो हम सोच रहे हैं, and then definitely I think maybe we will finish 3rd.
Yeah.
But I don't see us finishing above 3rd. That is
First
currently
is
my
definitely
view.
a stretch. First is like Ten Hag miracle level.
No, I mean, bro, I hope I get proven wrong, and I hope you're right, bro. मेरी उम्मीद तो यही है कि मैं गलत हूँ और तुम सही हो.
I think realistic is 3rd, but yeah.
So-
Let's hope for the best.
Well, let's hope. I mean, it's been a very positive, atmosphere right now. And guys, thank you, Akshat, Rohit, for being a part of, before the whistle. It has been a fabulous show. I have really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
We had some really good discussions, intense insights, and let's hope for the best tomorrow.
It's been a pleasure having
Let's
you
hope for an
guys.
amazing match, and I hope we get this season off to a flyer tomorrow.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We need to start with our feet on the floor. Though. We need to get the
Absolutely.
ground running.
And guys, आप लोगों को भी, I mean, if you guys love the show, if you guys love the content, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe on the bottom left hand of your channel,
Hit that bell icon.
hit that bell icon. So, इसी के साथ, we'll see you guys soon with a lot more content. Thank you for watching, guys.
Stay safe.
See you guys.
Cheers, guys. See you, Rohit and Akshat.
Are we disconnecting?